What's up, peoples? How y'all doing out there, man? To the ones tuning in, man, once again, we thank y'all. We cannot do this without y'all, man. Your participation is greatly needed, man. Well, how you been, though, bro?
Man, I've been good, man. Blessed, man. Blessed, bro.
Boy, I had a quick convo with you earlier today. I know you coming off that fast. I know you drained too, huh?
Man, I was sitting here and I was just thinking, because I ate at about 6.
Yeah.
I ate at about 6.
What's up, Pete?
So I was thinking, I got a little more energy. I got way more energy than when I talked to you earlier. I talked to you earlier, but I was like, hey, man, I don't know about that one, man. But I feel a lot better now, man. I got my juices back flowing, man.
How you been, though, bro?
Good, man. 72-hour fast once a month, man. It'll do something to you.
Every time you say it, I be like, man, I need to get in on it. And I still ain't got in on it.
24 hour, man. You get you one day. Just start off that next Sunday, man. December. Anybody want to join me fasting in December? Let me know. 24 hour, 48 hours, or 72 hours. Always the second Sunday of the month.
I tell you what. I ain't gonna go 72, but I go 36 with you.
Man, that's
y'all heard me right here, man.
Y'all heard it.
Street talk, man. Just remind me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go 36 with him. Quitty, you in?
Sure.
Yeah, we put you on the spot.
It's just like waters and juices,
No.
Or
It's
what
just
is
water.
I'm gonna go for 24. I ain't gonna.
That's good. That's good.
I ain't gonna jump off the porch like
It's a lot of people who feel like they can't even go one day without food.
I done did that a few times. Sometimes, man, you just get so busy, man, doing something to shit. You realize I ain't even ate. You be like, fuck it, take your bath and go to sleep here.
Yeah. That's what I did last night. I just took a bath and to sleep.
Just go on and go to sleep,
Yeah,
man.
I woke up at about, I got to bed last night about 7:30 though.
Yeah, you were hungry, so you went to bed early.
Ended up waking up at 10 o'clock and staying up for a few
man.
hours after that. But, right when I got ready to eat, when I started preparing my food today about 5:30, it's like the last couple of months, it's like I'll be like, I can really go another day, which I know I can. I can go 4 days. One of these days I am. You know what I mean?
So tell the people, man, real quick though, you're not only taking a fast from food, you taking a fast from social media.
I didn't this month.
Oh, you didn't?
I did last month. I fasted from social media, but
and a lot of prayer too, huh?
Definitely, because I got reminded because the second day of this fast, man, not eating, I got reminded to get in here and put some content down. And I'm like, I ain't been consistent with my YouTube, and it just hit me, and you know what I mean, to get in here. So y'all be sure to go follow my YouTube channel. Today I put a video out about the book of Proverbs in that old Bible. So yeah, I be
man, I shared it, but I ain't got into it yet.
Yes, I think it's a good one. Intro.
I know, man. I watched the one with my pastor Johnny Johnson. I watched it today in the shop again while I was cutting. Me and Mr. Gibson, you know what I'm saying. He really, really, really enjoyed it. Hey, shout out to Mr. Billy Gibson too, man.
That's my kinfolk.
Yeah, he plugged me up today, man, with this lady. I'm gonna go down this Sunday, y'all. They having a veterans parade in Shreveport, man. At the fairground down there, man. So I'm definitely gonna slide down. Yeah, he's a Buffalo soldier. Yeah, man, it's a whole nother level of that. You know what I'm saying? So I will be down there in Shreveport this weekend, man. I think the parade starts at 2:00, but I'm gonna be down there early by 12, 1 o'clock, man, so I can get a little footage and talk to some of the veterans, man, because I don't think this year Veterans Day didn't seem like Veterans Day, man. It didn't seem like it. I don't know what's different, but hopefully we can shake back from that, man, with this weekend, man, and bring this thing out the right way, man. We're going to do Veterans Way right down in Shreveport, Louisiana, man. So I will be down there. Shout out to Sharon McClendon. We got Fat Mac in the building. My kinfolk, Quisha, Tim.
Tanisha Lewis.
Yeah, call them out, man.
Amara, my yacht.
Hey, man, we thank y'all for tuning in, being in this parliament, man. We can't do this without y'all. But if you would, please give us a share so we can reach a few more people. How was your weekend, though, bro?
Man, weekend was cool, man. I ain't really do too much. I had a cool weekend, though. Had a cool weekend, man. Just kicked it, you know what I mean?
This weekend, this Friday, y'all, the Southern Soul, man, the brother we had on last week, they going down over in Tyler, man. Michael Curl, man. Y'all look him up, man. For real, for real. I'm going to put the information in the chat. So, you know what I'm saying, y'all can find them tickets. But the homie, man, he shot us an invitation, man. You know what I'm saying? We, with the Political Street Talk.
Really rolled the red carpet out for us.
Yeah, if you want to go, you know what I'm saying, that you can go and bring a guest, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? If we wanted a table, too, he cut the price down, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to go, so if I get freed up, man, I'm definitely going to slide out there, man. Check them out, you know what I'm saying? We got that boy Byron Porterly in there. What's up, Angie? That's my cousin right there.
Marley P in the building.
Say, man, that dude, he doing good things out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I salute, Byron. I salute, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. But if y'all ain't been watching, man, I dropped a little reel, man, to start supporting our people right here in our community, man. Y'all go check out Designs by Washington Girls, man. You know, store's dope. Got some great stuff in there. She doing screen prints. You can get your stuff printed out right then, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tap in with her. And go check out that reel, too. But, go ahead.
Oh, what's that you got on, man?
Man, I got on it weird and different, man. Hey, that boy at the mall up there in Tyler, man. I thought about this shit about a year, 2 years ago, something, I don't know. Been in the closet, fuck around, and got cold outside.
A local, I don't want to call him a vendor because he's a store owner.
Yeah, man.
A brand.
That boy hard, though.
Shout out to that boy, man.
Yeah, man, weird and different, man. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Mall. Y'all go over there and rock with him, man.
And shout out to my mans.
Trill Talk.
No Pill Talk, man. The coldest blogger in Texas, man.
Hey, man, that boy Trill really doing some good things, man. For real, man. Hey, Trill, we're going to have to bring you back on, man, in a different setting, man. I think you need a whole show to yourself.
Yeah, you did.
Because when we brought him on, we had Lauren Bridges.
The white lady?
The white lady, she was on earlier that day. Hey, Trill Talk, man, we're going to bring you back, man, with a whole show straight dedicated to you, bro. But before we jump this show off, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Next week, Political Street Talk going to come to y'all just a little bit different, man. It's going to be at the same time, but we're going to be in the D, man. We're going to be up in Frisco with DJ Wild here, man. So y'all are not going to want to miss that one. I promise you.
Yeah, we're hitting the road going up 20, right?
We going up our 20, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all is not going to want to miss that.
DJ Wildhab, y'all not familiar with who that is or was Bubba Dub's manager, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they had this big falling out. And I think they, you know what I'm saying?
They making amends, man. They getting it back together, man. I love to see that. But we will tap on a little bit of that next week. You know what I'm saying?
Because that shit got wild.
Yeah, a little wilder than I would expect it to.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
Who can tell you better than the man himself? We will be live and in the building with him next week, so y'all are not going to want to miss that, I promise you. But it was something else went on too, man.
I had to give my mama a bath today. I had to put my mama in the tub and bathe her. You know what I'm saying? You ever get your mama a bath, man? Yeah, it's a different level. But
Yeah, that's some different shit.
what you been say though? Quilly, you said something.
Y'all, President Epstein filed.
Oh yeah, we'll get in that in a
Okay,
little bit. Yeah. We dive into that. Want to relive the Jacksonville saga too, with the brother down there. But hey, man, we got enough people that's gonna jump this off real proper like. Hey, y'all, I want to welcome you to another round of Political Street Talk with John Ross.
That's John Ross. I'm Billionaire Boy.
And Billionaire Boy, man. Y'all, I just want to thank y'all, man, because y'all support, man, helping us do Great things, man. We self-proclaimed the #1 podcast in East Texas, and ain't nobody checked us about that shit, so we must be. You know what I'm saying?
Actual factuals.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Ain't nobody coming and showing up every week, man.
Live in the studio, man. We not pre-scripted and recorded and edited. We coming to you live. You get what you get. You know what I'm saying? And we repping our stuff too, man. Like bro saying, man. If you got some of that dope merchandise you trying to promote, man, we like to look good. Send us something so we can wear it live on Political Street Talk and let the people know where we got it from. You know what I'm saying? But back to the spiritual bank account, man. And like I was saying, Mr. Gibson really loved that, man. And I did too, bro. That was a wonderful interview. What I liked about it the most was we are documenting our history because I heard Reb tell you a story about when the school was integrated. He was like, how was it? He was like, it was normal. Like that's how it was, you know what I'm saying? But he told a story about how once his daughter went to that school, they left her up there, and it changed the vibe. Because, you know, African-American kids was well taught, man. We was taught, we was mannerable. We was a whole lot of things, man. Now, after desegregation and we went over to the other side, we kind of lost our way a little bit, man. So,
I don't want to cut you, but we did exactly what we really doing now, and that is take on the ways of our quote-unquote oppressors. The man said we had all the good sense, mannerable, smart, and we went over there to their mother folks' school where they was wild savages, and we took on them wild savage
characteristics.
Yes, sir. Took word out of my mouth.
So y'all, I'm pledging right now on Political Street Talk, man. Once a month, we as men do a fellowship day. I don't know what we gonna do. Maybe we could cook, watch football or something. I don't know. But I want old pastors, deacons, and I want dope boys. I want athletes. I want us all to come together and figure this shit out, man. Because long as we divided with that labels and stuff, man, we just gonna keep getting farther and farther off base, man. And it's not helping us, it's killing us on the cool, man. Our people are suffering, man. And shout out Ty Johnson for them stars, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ty, shout out Miss Shy. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
we got Chris Hill.
Now, if it was anybody that was holding the tight second for the hottest podcast, it's gonna have to be you, which was one of my favorite too.
Man, I didn't watch that podcast.
So shout out to Rumor Has It.
Rumor Has It.
Should have
shout man.
To Rumor Has It.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And I linked up too with Birds View Podcast, man. We gonna schedule that for December, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was wondering.
Yeah. I linked up with him, man. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, once again, before we get into these topics in the her agenda, man, let's just rap for a second, y'all. What are we gonna do, man, to get our shit back on track, man? You know what I'm saying? Because we try to be solution based here at Political Street Talk and talk with some solutions, man. You know what I'm saying? We already know the problems. So I do have the 501c3 nonprofit, man. So maybe y'all can donate so at least we can feed the people, man. We can feed the people and come together and we can start right there. Because we don't know what will transpire from that. You know what I'm saying? It might be 2 or 3 people there who ain't never just had time to talk to somebody. You know how in the world you be like, man, I don't like that dude. Like, why you don't like him? And they can't even say why they don't like him. Really,
right?
It's because their cousins or dude might have got a girl they were trying to holler at or something, but
or it be you might tell me, well, not you, but you might say, man, I don't like this nigga right here, man, because of this. And I'm like, well, he didn't do that to me.
Yeah.
I don't know what you and him got going on, so I can't just not like this. This man been a hell of a nigga to me. So we got to learn people for ourselves instead of just judging because what your cousin don't like, what your brother, whoever, man.
Check the parliament, bro.
Dante yeah, man. Shout out to that's your boy Mega, to the blogger Mega.
He out of Palestine. Shout out Palestine
And
too,
he
man.
said,
They doing big things down
I
there.
told the brother, man, I gotta call him the younger brother. You know what I'm saying? Like my little bro, nephew or something. Cause they talking East End.
Yeah.
I'm saying, what is East End? Now, you want to create something, but it's East Texas, man. And he said, we're going to have a vote, have a petition to see what's what. We may have to bring you on.
Yeah, most definitely. Cause Byron say all the way east. So it's I guess it's whatever you want to say, long as you
if you
repping, you know what I'm saying?
East End,
hey man,
I just
whatever it
didn't
is,
understand
bro.
that,
I'm all in with you, man. Shout out Palestine. They doing good things down there, man, too. That's where Lil Bubba from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out Palestine, bro. They got motion. They got Lil Bubba. They got Adrian Peterson. Hey man, the East Texas, bro. I'm all the way east, man. Like everything East Texas.
Mr. Mega, come on the show one of these wins. Let's talk about it live. And you can tell us how you got to be a blogger and your story.
I tell you what, too, man. I see my little bro, Brandon Carey, watching, man. His birthday party going down November the 21st, man. Y'all check out that flyer, man. Going to party with Slick, man. It's going to be somewhere around here. You know what I'm saying? So y'all pop out to that, man, and have a good time. Leave the drama at home, you know what I'm saying? So y'all pop out and have a good time, man.
Shout out to Ricky Jackson, Pastor Ricky, Ricky
man.
the rapper.
Hey, Rick, you ain't had one of them Ross Ball fades in a long time, man. You know, it's about time for you to come back home, man. Another thing, too, man, I always be shouting out other folks' stuff, man. I've been trying to grow, so, hey, man, I do have a Ross Cut challenge going on right now, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This is how it work, man. Go on my page. I got it pinned. It's going to be one of the top stories. On that story, man, post one of your pictures of your Ross Cut when you thought you was fly or whatever. Post that, man, in the comments, and then share it, man. Because whoever get the most likes Sunday, it's going to end Sunday, they going to get a free Ross Cut. But the Ross Cut going to come with, man, I'm going to lay you back, raise the edge. I'm going to give you the whole works, man. You know what I'm saying? And we might go on and jump off my next show, man, to connect. We might start right there with that Ross Cut interview. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I can dig it.
Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all tap into that. And we got Jordan Dickerson in there too, man. That boy is a Henderson legend. If y'all don't know right now, y'all better tap in with Jordan Dickerson, man, because that man is gonna be all over TV. I tell you what, I think he the next. What's the comedian, the Brooks nigga, the one I always on there with the baby mama throwing shit at her, having them little fits. Man, what is his name? It's something Brooks.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Man, hey man, Jordan right there, man. I'm telling you, man, I ain't gonna say you next, Jordan, because you already up, bro. You know what I'm saying? But keep doing your thing, man. You making Henderson look good. And all roads leading to Henderson, man. Henderson doing big things. Y'all better put some respect on that H, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going down around here. So, but, man.
Mojo Brooks.
That's what it is. Yeah. That dude funny as shit, man. But, Jordan on his way, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better tap in and give your local people some support. One thing I learned too about all our superstars that make it from here, man, they don't come back here and do a lot of shit. And I believe the reason why is because while they here, people ain't giving them their flowers, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to get off of that shit, bro. Because we done had NFL stars leave from here, or NFL players come back, and it's like, I'm not judging. I ain't had the money, so I don't know, but I can't say they ain't doing enough because I don't know their experiences, man.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna come
Jordan,
back,
I can speak for this, bro. I'm going to give you your flowers here on Political Street Talk, bro. We had you on once. You deserve another comeback, too. We sit down and we go more in depth in that, too. Just you. But, man, what you think, man? Y'all ready to get into the her agenda, man? If y'all ready to get into the her agenda, man, give me some ones or some numbers or something in the chat. Hey, y'all, we trying to reach 10,000 stars, too. So, if y'all would, hey, shout out to Jordan, man. We appreciate them stars, too, man. But y'all go ahead, man, and put something in the chat if y'all ready for her agenda. Because, man, she really been working so hard behind the scenes and coming up with these topics, man. They're wonderful topics, bro. They are very engaging. But most importantly, it's stuff that we need to be talking about within our community, man, because this shit is plaguing us. And if we don't find some answers, man, like bro been saying since day one, I got to give it to him, man. I disagree with his stance politically, but I respect him as a man, and what he been saying, he ain't doing no lying, man. He said, we are going to have to do for self. And don't get it twisted, y'all. We're going to get into government shutdown, the Epstein files, and all that shit after the her agenda. But basically, what I'm taking from that, man, is it's us gonna have to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody coming to save us. So, just facts, man. However you want to look at it, is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, man, I want to bring up Political Street Talk Quita, man, and the Her Agenda today is brought to you by Let Us Pray.
Let Us Pray.
My brother book on Amazon, man. He will put the link in the chat, man. Make sure y'all go and get a copy of that. And just to prove you got a copy of it, hit us up so you can come get an autograph. Yep. What's up, Quita?
Hey, y'all. Hey,
Come on in here.
How y'all doing?
Doing my best.
I'm finna say, now I need y'all for this because I need y'all
Oh,
little opinion on this one here.
Clean the damn camera.
You just did?
Yeah,
I can tell. I can definitely tell. Damn, I can tell.
Got my glasses, got that glare on.
How you been, though?
I've been good. Got a little break in between. A couple of weeks before basketball start.
Uh-oh.
The boys, we went out the Carthage. Carthage whipped our ass, but we still came,
Hey, shout out to Henderson.
Tolerate us. We
Shout
played
out
in
to
Carthage.
Henderson, man. Hey, they had, 3-4 teams?
We had 3 out of the 4 teams in the playoffs. We had our flag, freshmen, and the juniors was in there. Flag, they did win the Super Bowl. Shout out to them. They got them gold rings. Freshman flag lost. Freshmen won. Juniors lost as well. But all the boys did get a ring and they got a trophy. So it was a good experience. They had fun. They enjoyed it. It was a first for some of them. It was a first for my boy. So it was good. It was good. We had a good run. Now a couple of weeks to take off till basketball start up. And then back to the board. But again, y'all know I'm Quita with Her Agenda. Today our topic is a high value woman and a high value man. Before I define what it is, I just want to know, do y'all feel y'all a high value man?
I'm top shelf.
But what makes you high value?
Ooh, I think what makes me high value is my body of work. And when I say body of work, I mean like taking care of my family. That's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be a man to take care of your family, man. Raise your kids and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that shit, you have to work at it. So, that's why I think, like, my value is.
Okay.
I can dig that.
All right, what about you? What is it? I know you high value. You hot shit.
Thank you.
They can't tell you ain't.
Can't tell me Nathaniel. Here with it. I don't know what else to say. Let's get into it. I mean, it can be defined in a whole bunch of ways, but again, it's really where is your value? Where do you place your values? And how can these values be used to help other people? Right. And specifically, when you talk that language, we're talking between man and woman. Right. So, as a high value man, an ability to first be a man's man. And a man's man is one who, and this is I'm just talking about me. I ain't talking about nobody else.
Pop your shit,
but
bro.
This is for somebody who has gotten fully in alignment with purpose and the Creator. So that puts me right there at the top of the top, because I put nothing before God. Not the woman, not the kids, nothing, not the money, nobody. So
as you should. As you should, that's how it should be.
And from there on, we can go on down. But we got some more to talk about.
Yeah. So it's not, like you said, it's not just about the money or the status. It's how you stay grounded in your relationship, how you are with your partner, and also how you carry yourself, how you set boundaries and respect for one another. So that's how that feels. At one point in time, I was not high value. You know, I feel like I was high value because I was cute, because I was pretty, you know. And then, you know, I can cook, I can, you know, and that's what I thought that meant at, you know, in my younger days. You know, I can cook, I can clean, I can give all that, but can I be there to support that man mentally? Can I be there to help him emotionally and spiritually? You know, all those things play into a factor, because I used to look at some relationships and be like, ooh, they talk about everything. They be on the phone all day, every day. They this, they that. They incline, they in tune with each other. They're high value, high vibrational people. You know, you see some relationships, they just together and it just look good. They really don't have no substance or no purpose behind
Married
them.
to misery. Married and miserable.
That is true.
I know some folks married and miserable now.
And so, and I mean, and like you said, it's coming into alignment with yourself. You know, before you can provide that to anybody else, you got to take care of self first. You got to put God in your life. Y'all, let us pray. What's your other book?
The Universe is Mental.
The Universe is Mental. You know, all those are good standpoints to help you get there, to help you reach that level. I encourage everybody to get those books, especially Let Us Pray. I got this one. I've been reading it, getting into it. It's done help me out some. I got some early 3 a.m. morning prayers that I be having going on. So that's how I look at it. Y'all, I'm drained today. Today been a long day, but that's just.
I guess what I want to know is, what are some characteristics that you would think that a high value man have? What would you look for in a high value man from a woman's standpoint? And then I tell you what I look for in a high value woman. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, my cop text me, but what I look at, how he is mentally, you know, how he carry himself, his level of maturity is one for me. You know, you can have some men, they got everything, but their mindset is just not there. They don't have conversations about God. They don't talk about evolving, growing. You know, it's all just, I'm going to go here this weekend, I'm going to do this. They don't talk about anything that help benefit themselves for their future. If I see you just stuck in that one mind frame, it's a turnoff for me. For me, I got to be attracted to you mentally in some kind of way. That's one of them for me. Also, that's it. That's really a main one for me. If I look at that and you got that, I'm pretty sure you got all the other traits too. I mean, if you don't,
they got all that and they just an ugly motherfucker.
I gotta be attracted.
Man, be honest.
I'm be honest. They can have all of that, but if I gotta be attracted to you in some kind of way, it's attractive, but it ain't that attractive. I'm sorry.
Shit.
For me, it ain't. You know, I'm not one of them people. I just can't close my eyes. No.
What about Travis Hunter? That's a nice young man. I seen him. He was getting baptized. Good man. He take his woman to the club, sit in the car while she go party. That is a wonderful young man.
I think, to me, I'm just trying to figure out how to word it about Travis Hunter. He got all those things. He have the potential, but he too clean for me. I don't want no clean cut.
That made me think about that shit I be seeing on Facebook there where they pop the balloons.
Yeah.
You gonna pop the balloon on that man. See, man, hey, but see, that just goes to show you, man.
What you say is? Yeah, that.
Yeah,
I didn't want to say that, but
I get all of that, man. But the point I was wanting to get to was that goes to show you, bro. Like bro saying, you're gonna have to put yourself first, and that's the reason why you're gonna have to put yourself first, because you can do all of that, go above and beyond, and some woman still think like you missing something. You can have all the characteristics of a wonderful man, treat a woman all kinds of rights, and get done dirty. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, man, you know what I'm saying? We talking about the value or high value man, you know what I'm saying? So, I guess what I'm trying to say is be realistic. Stay in your lane, you know what I'm saying? Because if you shoot for a man too valuable, What
But
do
I
you
mean,
need you for?
you're gonna feel uncomfortable. You're not gonna feel okay in that space if you get somebody that's not on the same level. And then they may help mold you up to come up to that level, to be on that same vibe or that same energy that they are on. It is gonna feel awkward. It's gonna either make you want to better yourself or you're gonna get the hell out the way.
That's right thinking, but we got a lot of wrong thinking because we got a lot of women that it's so many women that say they want the 6-figure, 6-foot Mercedes Benz driving man.
And he gotta look good.
Got to be handsome, and they don't qualify. They don't qualify. Like how we talking about last week, what was you saying? She ain't making 100,000 to match his, but
Right.
she, you know what I'm saying, want to be up there with that in that class. So you got to stick to your own. You know what I mean? As a high value man, you know, you got to be able to elevate that woman. You got to be able to elevate her mentally, spiritually,
Right.
physically, financially. You got to be. You don't need her for shit. You know what I mean? So you can come in and be your true self and be a leader, because again, if I got everything that I need, like we can't talk about that. If I got everything I need, last thing I need is a headache.
That part.
So, what's a high value woman?
I mean, a high
What is
value woman, like, she carries herself gracefully. She doesn't walk in ego. You know, she has confidence, but she doesn't walk around, you know, boastful out like that. Again, the same way that the man is there for us, we there for you, mentally, spiritually. We build you up when you're not there. You know, it's all those things. She carries herself well. She don't.
I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Go
What you
ahead.
through? Okay,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say it like this right here, man. What I look for in a high value woman, man, I'm gonna use my old lady for example. Somebody that make sure them kids straight. They gonna take care of them. They carry themselves in a manner of my husband is here, even if he ain't here. You know what I'm saying?
That when you're not looking, that's a big one too.
So, you know, think about what you put on, because you're a reflection of me. You know what I'm saying? So don't be all up in these niggas' face. Because if you talk long enough, boy, there's some slick talking niggas out here.
What? If you look long enough,
Talk you off some shit. You know what I'm saying? But on top of all of that, man, it's spiritual and God, you know what I'm saying, family oriented, and make their own money. Yeah, all that shit go in together.
Yeah,
You know what
like
I'm saying?
you said, she's nurturing, she's caring, she take her home and she take care of herself, you know.
Yeah, that's what I would say high value. I think somewhere along the line we thought, you know what I'm saying, she got some ass and titties, boy, she cold. Yeah, you might want to do some things to her. Marry her ain't one of them.
That's just like when I used to think Portia, and she's still pretty to me, from the Real Housewives. And I don't know if that was for TV or what, but they was talking about the Underground Railroad, and she was like, "Where did the train fit at? Where the train tracks at?"
No, it's a lot of them fine, dumb motherfuckers.
And I was just like, she can't be serious. So it is like you said, people feel like
I got a
those
question,
looks
though.
is gonna get you in and it's gonna keep you. And
How would you feel with that raising your kids?
how would I feel about
A woman being real fine and don't know shit raising your kids.
that's not high value.
that ain't gonna do nothing for me. Cause that sets off that's like if I bring a man in the house around my kids and I got boys. He don't work, he sit up, he play the game all day, he nothing. That's teaching my kids to do that same thing.
Or you tell them it's acceptable.
Yeah, or you tell them
all
it's
the same,
acceptable,
you know what
you
I'm
tell
saying?
them it's okay. So no, and I don't bring a lot of people around me and around my kids. You know, we have to be on that level for you to even be at my house like that. I don't even let people go to my room, you know, unless we close. You stay in the living room or the kitchen. That's just as far as you're gonna get. But I ain't never been that type of person like that, because I set myself at a standard that I want my kids to be able to see. Like I cook for my kids. I clean, all those things. So when you get a woman, you want a woman that at least is gonna be able to cook and to clean. She may not be as great as your mom, but she do know how to do it. She do. Don't think it's acceptable just to go out there and get anything. Don't fall for that.
Yeah. But see though, this right here, y'all, high value man, high value woman on the Her Agenda's topic. I think, you know what I'm saying, we really need to thank Quita, man. So if y'all can, just catch us sometime, shoot her an inbox and let her know, man, thank you. She put a lot of thought into these topics, man, you know what I'm saying, because they definitely need to be discussed, because some people don't have no clue what a high-valued man or woman is. And in our society now, it's not about what you do, it's what it can look like you do through social media, you know what I'm saying? I see women that take a picture of their kid, and posting like they just watching them and shit. After they take that picture, they don't know which way their kid went because they fucking with the phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm a barber. I cut hair. I see this shit all the time, man. They just come in your place of business with these little kids, man, like they ain't there. It's like, shit, man, you really want to have an intervention with the kids and the parents. Like, look, man, sit the fuck down, you know.
Because that irritate me. That make my nerves bad when I go somewhere and I see some kids jumping and running around and the mama too busy over here.
Man, she all in the
face
phone.
And he this and they kid over here tearing up folks shit and destroying.
And we can't let y'all brothers make it neither, man, because why is all these mamas bringing these boys to get haircuts? Man, y'all, we going to have some accountability, man, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's why it's so important, bro, for us to start to get together, because we done said this shit before. In order to be a man, you got to see a man, you know what I'm saying? Whether that's your father, uncle, big cousin, it got to be a man somewhere, a mentor down the street. It has to be a man somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So,
and it's really, I ain't gonna say it's hard to find the positive role models, but you have to kind of watch who you put your children around, because some people parade in front that they good and they this and that, and then in reality they don't really have it in them. It's just that front. So it's very rare and it's hard sometimes for like women like me who got boys and they don't have a male figure. Not saying my kids don't have one, but I'm just saying in general. That's why we put our kids in some of these sports and some of these things to be around other men to help them do that. And then some of these that ain't my job. I'm just here to coach football or this, or I'm just here to do whatever. A
real man will never say no shit like that. But two, just to piggyback on this, man, I don't want to change the topic too much, but it was brought to me today, and when he said it, it was like, damn, I did see that. You have to be vigilant too, because a lot of these people are sexual predators, man, and they be preying on these babies. Mm-hmm. So Rusk County and Smith County last week gave people at the same time, man, life sentences for those crimes against little kids, man. It was a black dude from Overton. Oh, yeah. And a white dude, I think it's from Mount Enterprise or somewhere. But they ass both got life. And what the rest of you niggas gonna get, y'all keep fucking with these babies.
You know what I'm saying? Life.
Yeah, because you rock with the right one, man. You know, you got to stand on that shit.
It's a lot of it here recently. I haven't seen a lot. I seen a coach. He ended up getting let go from the school because his son was doing it. He didn't have no affiliation. He said he didn't know nothing about it, but just because he was tied to it and it was his son, they let him. His son went to jail, but he got laid off from his job. You know,
shit,
so
he raised him.
It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them out here. You like y'all said, y'all gotta watch them. And I'm skeptical. I don't really let my kids go stay the night at nobody's house. I don't.
Time's not like they used to be, man. You gotta go and check this shit out.
What you got going? You just stay at home. You know, I'm sorry. I'm the bad parent. It's all right. You can just.
How y'all feeling out there in the parliament about the Her Agenda, man? We got
a comment from my boy Haven, and beside Haven name it say anniversary follower. I ain't never seen that, but I'm assuming. I don't have to assume Haven been here for well over a year. So shout out to my brother Haven, man. He said the value should be based on the quality of self to be balanced as a couple.
I agree.
Facts. Facts.
That's when we came back and said, you know, you got to make sure that you right 100%, you know, and then before you can offer anything to anybody else, because you can't pour from an empty cup. So if you right and you on that level and you know your value and worth, you're not going to accept just anything, and you're not going to let anybody do you any kind of way. So it do balance out, because both of y'all are equally yoked, as they say.
Well, I know I'm a high value man, but I heard you mention last week on the show. You know, you told the audience how I might want 2 women. How do you feel about a man that is
Be honest.
intimate or has 2 women?
Me personally, it's not for me. You know, if that's what you choose, then that's what you choose to do. It's different for different folks. But I mean, and if the other party is okay with it and y'all have a good understanding, I'm not knocking nobody for what they do, because if that works for you and your household and it is there for you, then by all means go for it. You know, I just ain't never been there yet. I haven't got to. I may never get to that level to be okay with, you know, Barbara and Becky, and then we gotta. How do we?
Why did I be Barbara and Becky?
I'm just saying this is some random names, you know. But I'm not gonna say I'm opposed to it, because I'm not. It just ain't for me, you know. If that's what you like, then that's what you like. It might work for y'all. You might have one woman that's a great cooker, a great whatever household, and the other one might be great with the kids and this and that, and those your 2. And it worked for your house.
Sound like 3 incomes.
And it could be 3 incomes.
Let me get out the gas.
That's exactly what
If it worked for y'all, that it worked for y'all, go for it. I'm not knocking nobody for what they do. Do what works for you. Do what works for you. That's all I can say in that.
We ain't got nothing else.
Man, what y'all got out there in the chat, man? How y'all feel about this agenda, man? The high value, man. Shout out and R.I.P. to the great Kevin Samuels. I remember when he died, there was a lot of funky bitches celebrating and happy. I ain't never seen so many bitches celebrate when a man died. A black man died that was telling you an uncomfortable truth.
Yeah, I'm finna say he wasn't doing nothing but telling the truth, and that's if you wasn't sure in yourself and you wasn't aware of who you was triggered. In my opinion, that's how I feel.
Very triggered.
It didn't bother me, because it's the truth. You know, it happens that way. Everything he said, it didn't bother me. That man was just speaking the truth, and the ones that was the loudest was the ones that was hurt the most.
When you throw that rock in that pack, they was barking, boy.
They was
Hit
hurt
dog
the most.
was hollering.
Yep.
What they were doing, bro?
Hollering.
Yep. That man.
That really was. He really was the first person that I heard highlight the term high value. I really didn't hear that before he came on the scene.
And it's a podcast, a show that I watched a while back. I can't think of the lady's name. Me and Nigel were just talking about this last night. She was on the show with Cam Newton. And
Damn,
what's her name?
The little light skin
Not
lady.
the fake doctor, was it?
Yeah, I think it was the I guess, I don't know if she a real doctor or not. She had
Talking
on
about the
dreads.
little light
Yeah.
skin lady.
Yeah. And she triggered him. I think she triggered him because she talked about how he had all those kids all over him and spaced out. And asked him what makes him high value. He really couldn't give no answer, but he just felt like, because he was the provider that made him high value, and he could do what he wanted to do.
I guess you can if you got it like that.
That's the low-minded individuals that feel like he got the money. It's okay.
I ain't that type of nigga, man. I raised my kids, man.
I ain't saying he ain't raising his kids, but he did have he got, what was that? At that time, he had 8. And he had, 4 or 5 different baby mamas?
I'm glad Cam got kids and baby mamas, because I thought the nigga was gay. And
That
still
don't mean he
do.
ain't.
I still do,
Kid
man.
don't
You know
mean
what
he
I'm
ain't,
saying?
man.
She.
Okay, because that's the biggest cover.
Yeah,
in
bro. Cam, man, you ever watch Political Street Talk, bro? I ain't trying to start nothing with you, bro. You just a little zesty. Maybe that's that Atlanta shit down there, the way they dressed and shit. I don't know.
While we on him, anybody see? I can't think of the person that was on this show. I think his name was Jason, though, the older brother. He tried to get Cam tried to get him to do this, a satanic
Ah,
hand gesture.
yeah, I seen
Nah,
that
And
shit.
the brother said, "Hey man, I'm not finna do this."
Yeah, I seen that. He tricked him though. He been
Yeah.
trying to get him. Yeah,
But he actually, Cam did get Corey Holcomb
yeah.
to do it. And Corey was like, "Man, you really tricked me." And he ended up putting out a picture on his show last night that had Cam in a dress. You know what I'm saying? Dressed up like a bitch.
Hey man, you know, hey man,
So I'm
Cam,
just saying all that to say, he's not in that position by accident, man. Cam done had to do some shit, man.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he had to get on somebody else's agenda.
yeah,
Yes.
man, them hats and tight ass clothes.
I feel like all of them. I think that I'm like Ditto. They own something because I still can't get with what's Gabriel Union husband name?
Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade letting his son go out there. He just punking it out all day.
Man, that boy had a sex change.
Did he?
Yeah.
Dwayne followed behind that wicked woman of his.
Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, he's a sucker.
Yeah.
And she's the ringleader, from what I'm looking at.
She the boss.
Did she take
She
the
wear
last
pants.
name Wade when they got married,
He
or she
should be
still
Dwayne
Gabrielle
Union.
Union?
I think she got a half. I mean, I really don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, but that one is a weird dynamic to me as
Ain't
well.
no way in here you gonna be married to
Cause-
me and your last name ain't Ross.
It's weird. Like I just be seeing how y'all was saying the men out there, and they lips be glosser than mine, legs be shiner than mine. They having them little shorts and that is to me that's not a high value man because you letting somebody else dress you what you think is accordingly. That shit don't look good to me.
Well, see, that's why y'all. It's important for us as real men to get back to start fellowshipping with our youth. Boy hit the nail on the head, man. He said a rite of passage, and a lot of shit not being passed on is dying with older people because they just so fed up with us that you know what I'm saying. They ain't rocking with us or something. I don't know what it is, man. I'm trying to bridge this gap.
Stubborn as hell. They old and stubborn as hell, and they don't realize, man, we either your kids or your grandkids. So whatever it is, sometimes, man, old folks just need to just die. like you got senators and you got congressmen and 90-something years old. Them old, I'm talking about just people. Them old white folks that's running in them House of Representatives. They need to die.
Cause how long you gonna run and how long you gonna stay in office
Because
and
you
try to
stuck
keep
in
that?
these old ways of 1930, 40, and 50. Well, as they say, 1950 and 60. And a lot of our people have the same mindsets, and they don't want to understand, like, as our elders get old, they don't understand that they have to, that in them getting old, they should have passed this knowledge down so they don't have to do as much. They feel
Straight
like
like
they
that.
still got to be doing all this into their 70s, 80s, and 90s. That's them fumble really because they
They
didn't
want to be
pass
the
it
boss. They
down.
don't want to tell nobody. They want to be in control.
Straight like that.
They,
man.
to me, they want to be in control.
And-
They want to hold the narrative.
And that control, it looks tacky because you try to hold this power over other adults that you're supposed to respect in a way that can be your children, your nephews, or just younger people, but you want to just try to talk at people instead of learning how to communicate. Man, they did a number on us. They did a number on us, man.
Yeah, because we supposed to just take what they say and just eat it. They can tell us we living wrong, we doing this, your house ain't right, you ain't supposed to cook this like this, and you ain't supposed to wear that like that. And we're supposed to just, yes ma'am, okay, I understand, and do it, and go for it. Not understanding that you are actually grown, you out there on your own, you're not a child anymore, you're an adult. They still see you as a child, and they think you're supposed to just react to them as a child would. They don't respect the fact that you're an adult.
And you really have to tell them, I will kick your old ass, man. Chill. Chill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey man,
I got a knife too, old ass nigga. We can have a goddamn knife off us, whatever you want to do.
hey, shout out to the people in the parliament, man. Once again, y'all, this is Political Street Talk, and on the Her Agenda today was brought to you by Let Us Pray, but it was a high-valued man and a high-valued woman. How do you deviate? How do you pick between the two. You know what I'm saying? High value, low value, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what we on right now, y'all.
And then back then, they didn't think about if they was a high value person. It was just John got a job over there at the whatever factory. He a hard working man. He this, he that. But John may not have had nothing behind him. So you just had to stay and deal with it because he was a provider.
Nothing
I
behind
believe,
like what?
like not there for the woman mentally, no entertainment. She might have been bored her whole marriage. She didn't like the man as a person. But I had to stay with this man because Mama told me to stay over there because he work hard and he gonna pay the house and the
maybe
bills.
because he had to work so hard, he wouldn't feel like when he got off. He didn't feel like I done provided. What else did you want? Now I got everything you want. Now let me drink my beer and smoke my cigarette on this couch now. Cause back then it wasn't all this other extra shit to do. We didn't live our life by looking at the phone and looking at the housewives and see how they living. We didn't look at the life. We didn't have all this extra shit society provides us now. Life was much more simple back then, so I don't even really think high value. High value was Mr. Charlie come home, he go to work, these kids fed, their yard mowed, we got the car out there. If you had that, it didn't matter if he was going over there to Miss Shirley. Because shit, your bill, everything was taken care of over here. So high value back then is not the same as it is right now.
The internet fucked it all up.
Yeah, the internet tore us apart. But tore
Yeah,
our mouth
I can
loose.
agree with you on that one. You know,
Say,
their
man.
values were different back then than they are.
They definitely was. Cause Sue, it's like if somebody wanted to be in your business, it cost them a lot of fucking money to be in your business. They had to call long distance to tell your shit. You know what I'm saying? But now they just messy, man. Just putting your shit on the internet, man. People sitting back discussing people. The internet, y'all, is really, it's a blessing and a curse. Cause like Trill said, man. Trill talked when he was on here. He was like, these phones is making us a lot smarter, but we dumber at the same time.
Yep.
It's just like a calculator, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like
Sometimes use your brain. You know what I'm saying?
and it's done dumb us down because I used to know everybody's phone number by heart.
Now, I used to have me a little book.
I used
Keep
to
my
know
prayers.
I know everybody's phone number. Now I really don't know. I be having to think about what mine is.
It's hard to know niggas' number because you look in your phone and have 12 numbers saved on the same number. This nigga got another number.
Right.
It's like, come on, man. God damn, you know, pay your phone bill, whatever it is, man. Quit switching these damn numbers. You know what I'm saying? So, man, like I said, the internet really, man, is fucking us up on a whole level that I don't think if we don't get this shit under control, we ain't better come back from it. Because the younger generations, man, they are even worse than us because
They show trying to do everything on the internet that they see. Have y'all seen that challenge that it hurt my feelings? Watch, I wanted to cry. They'll get somebody the phone and they'll say record us dancing or whatever, and just say this person may be mentally challenged or they might not be the prettiest person or whatever, and then they'll turn the camera around on them and then have them be recorded.
Those are
Like
some evil ass little kids.
you know,
boy.
that I think that is just
Them some evil ass little kids, but they were probably raised by some evil ass mamas or daddy or being neglected by their parents because you got to be pretty evil to be like that, man.
yeah. I seen that and I was like, that
Well, see,
was just
the kids are just like the adults. We all creatures of habit. So once they see these challenges and other people trying them, that make them want to try them, man. This the internet, y'all. We gonna have to figure out what we can do, man, because it's so much shit on the internet, bro. It's just hard to monitor your kids, man. It's just so much shit out there, man.
And I tell mine, don't let the internet go to your head because that is not real. That is not how they go in real life. Them kids is not going in there slapping their mamas. Because I wish you would come right here and slap me.
Majority of the internet is finesse. Like all the couples that we talking about or that we see or that all the TV shows, the music industry, all that shit is a finesse. That like we ain't figured that out yet. Like that shit is not reality, man. These people who got these record deals and these actors, man, these niggas broke right now. They not really having no money like that for real.
Yep, I agree.
So the thing is, who can keep up the facade the longest?
Yeah.
Who can keep it up the longest?
Yeah, it ain't about what you doing. It's what you can make somebody believe you're doing. These motherfuckers don't even want no money, bro. They just want to look like they got some.
Yep.
That shit sad to me, y'all. It blows my top. Nigga, what do you mean?
Yeah, the internet is undefeated. You can't compete with them because they gonna win every time. They gonna get it. And people strive to be like that. They strive to live that life. And we all guilty, and I'm guilty sometimes when we go out and, you know, you record what you eating, where you going, what you doing. That it's the difference between like blogging and then some people just like that's their whole life. If they don't do that, they don't feel complete. They don't feel, oh, I got a show, I got to do this. Can we just go out and not have these phones and not have to post everything that we doing like we used to do back in the day? Our phones didn't used to do all that. I'm not saying iPhones, I'm saying our phones didn't used to do all that. I had that little pink flip from Sprint. We didn't need all that.
That Nokia with the antenna on the top.
You know?
But I believe all that shit is a defense mechanism. When people posting all this shit, I think they just not happy in their life and they searching for validation. They want somebody to say, hey man, damn, they went on such and such. Oh man, they had a good time.
Or it could be they really like that. And they trying to show you, now I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really like doing what I'm doing. Very few. Most are trying to finesse. You know, but you got some people that like gym. They really elite at what they do. Like those are the people that are really branding themselves as a brand, and they can get some money off of it. You know what I mean? But most people are just finessing on that joint.
Yeah,
man.
they just want to look good. It ain't about nothing.
Or they embarrassing themselves.
Cause you got some folks that's gonna analyze every picture. They're wild dirty. Who she got socks on the floor?
I am. If I see your background looking dirty, you get clean up with some Balenciagas on, bitch. You'll hide that, nigga.
Man, y'all look. Let's go on into this next segment. You gonna sit up here with us and rock with us?
Sure.
Okay, y'all. Let's jump into this right here, man. Last week we hinted on it, man. They had the brother down in Jacksonville. They was on the loose. When we was live, they had caught him.
They caught him when we was on the show, huh?
Yeah, I sent you the picture. They had made the caption handcuffed with the
white lady cuffs. You know what I'm saying? So how y'all feeling out there, man, about that situation? Cause I talked with Mr. Taylor Publishing House, man, and he introduced himself, or vice versa, man. Shout out Galen Hart too, bro. You're a real one, Galen. You really try to put that play together, man, but the rest of them didn't act right, so we ain't gonna get all the way in it like we had planned. But the dude had been trying to file a complaint against the very officer he shot. He was just flat out tired of them fucking with him, man. And the way that they going about it from the police standpoint just shows you everything you need to see. They had 100 cop cars escorting her from the hospital and Tyler back to Jacksonville, man.
We couldn't get through.
Hey, man, they done shut down the highway, man. She had a presidential motorcade going down through that thing, man.
Couldn't
it's like,
get nowhere.
What the fuck?
You had to wait.
Yeah, man. All types of shit, man, for this woman.
Because he shot her or the dog?
It had to be her because they was escorting
he
her
gonna get the most
back.
time for that dog.
So, man, you know what I'm saying? To the people out there, I want to know, to the people in the parliament, how y'all feeling about the Jacksonville situation? And if you have any information on it, please put it in the chat so we can discuss this before we get on to our next topic. But I just want to throw that out there, man, because the brother, he ain't harmed nobody before her. So he just at his boiling point, man.
They said she was always fucking with people, in people's face, going out, finding, doing this, doing that. They said that was her. She was always meddling, picking.
Yeah, then they said She wasn't serving a warrant. She recognized him and knew he had a warrant. That's why she was there by herself serving the warrant. It's like, man, if you just pay attention to it, like the charges that he was, they saying he is charged with retaliation from trying to file charges on her. So I'm like, how the fuck is he retaliating?
They dismissed his claim out of the court. They dismissed it, saying he didn't turn his paperwork in on time or some of that nature. So they threw his stuff out.
Hey man, they're arresting him for retaliation.
So
like,
what the dog do?
Shit, man, you know, from the people's standpoint, the way it come to me, because I wasn't there, so don't hold this to me. I'm just giving you the street talk. Allegedly, the street talk, what the streets is saying. If you look at it, it's like she sicked the dog on the man. And he stabbed the dog, and he had to shoot her ass after he stabbed the dog, because he know what time it was. So, it's like, come on, man. You over here serving warrants by yourself.
And then they so contradictory. They said they wasn't releasing the video because they want to respect her privacy. They don't want to have her out there on the scenes or whatever. But then they started to go fund me with all her pictures and stuff.
My boy need a lawyer then, because they can't. That's withholding evidence.
Yeah, so they didn't release it because they said, you know,
man, they got him on
$1.3
million
and didn't want to release, you know, put her out there in the public.
No, he need a lawyer. Because everything she said.
But he's on that, he's on, dang, I forgot it. But he say he's not part of the United States. He's an Indian. He's on sovereign land. I forget. What is
that shit
called?
ain't finna hold up. He gonna get 150 years on sovereign land.
Yeah, that's what he is. Because when I watched the live when they went in there and they read his stuff to him, you know, and everything like that. And he was saying he don't want to talk no more. He's a sovereignty. He's not part of the United States. That doesn't apply to him. That doesn't do whatever. So that's where he at with that. That's what he on.
Hey man, I wish you luck. I wish you luck, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? I wished I had the money to get you a real lawyer, bro. Cause you gonna need one. Cause it looked like, man, the governor after your ass.
But they say that man got money. They say he got, that's the word. They say that man got money. They say he got plenty of it. I don't know how true it is.
I ain't counting your bread, bro. But I think you could have done something else with your money than pay these damn lawyers. But man, if ain't nothing in the parliament, man, you know what I'm saying?
Anybody know anything about the Jacksonville shooting? Put it in the chat.
I ain't seen shit on it. Y'all, man, we're gonna spin on into this next topic, man. Was they about to end the government shutdown?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man.
It should have been done voted and closed.
Tonight it's gonna open back up, but 8 Democrats flipped sides, so they went on and done this shit. But it's only for the end of the year or so. In 30 days, they gonna relive this shit if they can't reach an agreement. So the government shutdown is over, man. We had 8 Democrats flipped over. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, shit, I feel what the people were saying, like, what the fuck you hold out 45 days for and then flip? The longest shutdown in government history just to flip. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was pointless.
I think what I was reading was they was making sure they put it out there because they wanted it to be known where he was standing and what he was trying to do, so that when it comes up on the next thing, on the, you know, the next meeting or however you want to call it, it'll be there, it'll be notated, and it has to be addressed. It can't keep being pushed around. That's part of the agreement. We agree for this now, but when we come back up in here, this has to be fixed. You know, it has to be ending to it.
I heard you say something about the Democrats flip. I'm just gonna read something. I don't know if it's true or if it's not. Y'all tell me in the parliament. The real reason the Democrats have been keeping the government shut down is for Big Pharma. What happened with Barack Obama's Affordable Care Act is health insurance companies bought the hospitals and the doctors. Then they created these HMO plans. Since they own both the hospitals, the doctors, and the insurance companies, they raised prices to astronomical levels. They don't actually pay those rates because, again, they own everything. They're really paying themselves. So essentially, they're paying nothing. But the taxpayer is paying those rates for everyone who's on these Medicaid and Medicare plans. Democrats want this racket to continue for their big pharma donors, so they're keeping the government shut down until they get the funding for the health insurance companies. I don't know if it's true or it's not.
I don't believe that shit. And I'll tell you why.
I believe there's some truth to it because if you don't remember here a while back, Blue Cross Blue Shield and Christus didn't have no deal, and my kids couldn't go to the doctor because they wasn't accepting Blue Cross Blue Shield until they came to an agreement.
I believe before Barack Obama come up with the Affordable Care Act, they wouldn't accept your kid just because they wouldn't accept them. He come up with pre-existing conditions, all types of stuff that benefited from it. So, like I was saying, I don't believe it. It's just my opinion, y'all. I could be flat out wrong. You know what I'm saying?
The government shutdown is officially over. Democrats tried to strong arm America into giving illegals $1.5 trillion of benefits. Republicans say they won. I don't know.
It might feel like
And
it's a
if-
win to
and
them.
what you mean when you said the Democrats flipped over? What that mean?
They voted with the Republicans.
That's why they did
Oh.
it. Yeah. That was the holdout.
Oh, so
It
the
was Ford that
Republicans.
was holding out.
So the Republicans came out on top.
Yeah, they switched. And then, like I tell people, if you go to the doctor and say you got to have a surgery or whatever, they say you got a deductible of $1,500 or whatever. I don't pay no deductible. Bill me after you get through. Because they have contracts in place with these hospitals and these doctors. They only going to pay so much anyway. Then if you ever got that letter in the mail that say this is an estimate, this is not a bill. Because this is what they going to pay. They only allowed to get so much. They can only, say if they charge you $1,500, but with they contract with that hospital or whatever doctor, oh, we only going to pay you $500. And then you look like the fool and pay the $1,500. And then they just got an extra $1,500 off of you. Because they ain't going to give you back. They ain't going to say, we overbilled you, we overcharged you. Very seldom do somebody do that. That's why I tell people, when they be like, oh, I got to pay this deductible, man, I'm not paying that. Not for no hospital bill or no nothing like that. No, I'm not paying it. Because that's how they operate. They ain't going to give your money back to you. They ain't. Because they only allowed to charge you so much anyway.
I'm going to say you have a Republican House, a Republican Senate, and a Republican President, and they steady talking about what the Democrats did and what the Democrats didn't do. I don't know how somebody can have the majority on everything, but somebody else can shut down the government, or they can force you do some stuff that you don't want to do, or you can flip over all that other shit.
But you see, Trump made it in his favor when he had them rezone all that stuff so there would be more Republican parties so that they could win more of the votes. And that's why California passed that, was it Bill 50 or whatever, so that they could get those Democratic seats back with the
Jasmine Crockett
rezoning.
lost her seat.
Yeah. So that's how they trying to do it that way so they can overwin. A lot of people don't know that, don't pay attention to that.
Well,
they rezoning a lot of these places so that they can be Republican and not Democratic.
Gerrymandering is the correct term for it. I just don't know how is it you can do all of this other shit and study constantly be blaming Democrats. It's Democrats, Democrats, Democrats. At the end of the day, man, Democrat, Republican, Independent, all that shit is an illusion. Right wing, left wing, it's the same bird, man. Quit blaming other people. Let's get some shit done for the peoples out here, man. Every time you turn around, I'm starting to see they got these No King protests and rallies and shit. That shit don't work, y'all. Black people been doing it forever. It ain't worked for us. Dr. Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying? He's a brilliant man, but Malcolm X said there's no such thing as a peaceful revolution. So long as you peacefully protesting, man, you just peacefully out there in the damn way.
Just wasting your time.
I don't have the energy. We don't have to do all that shit, man. Keep your money in your pocket. And we'll find out if those programs work, if those policies work, or any of that other shit. What y'all think about it in the parliament? We got anything, So I see Haven
see,
said it's
see.
true as hell.
Yeah, about them not taking that insurance. Yeah, it's very real, and I experienced it. That's how I know it's real.
You said real about not taking the insurance,
Yeah, the
or
hospitals
real
and
about
the
why the insurance policy is so high? Cause you know,
it's both. That them wanting more money and all that is part of it.
is that Democrats or Republicans? Cause see, I heard, bro, when he read it and it say Democrats, but that go against everything. The Democrats ain't been asking for no more money. They been asking you to lower the premiums.
Right.
That's the whole reason for the shutdown, was they finna raise the insurance premiums even more.
Yep. They are.
So
Gonna be
that's why I
astronomical.
said, like, I don't believe what he said. That's just my opinion. I can't see how the Democrats can be the reason for the shit spiking, and they holding out because you won't lower the price of the shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's
As
the
far
money.
as the
It's all about the
Obamacare,
money. It's all about the money.
I understand the nation we live in, y'all. And they said if you deny black people health care for 2 generations, they'll die off. So, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We quick to say what Obama didn't do for us, but shit, man, he gave us health care. So, under Obama administration, if you didn't have some form of health care, you just didn't want it.
Yeah.
But the way shit going is you're going to be paying $1,800 a month on some damn health care. Because, see, this shit not going to just double, y'all. It can triple.
Yep. And you ain't gonna better. People can barely afford to live now. You gotta work 2 jobs, 2 or 3 jobs just to be there. And I hate for you to have to need some medicine if you need it. You really gonna be up shit creek because you ain't gonna be able to pay for it. It's gonna be to eat and keep you warm, or to die because you ain't got no medicine because you can't pay for it.
I just want to know, like, because y'all a little more educated on this shit than me. Why we go so hard for Israel? Because Israel people got free health care, free education, free everything. And we say America first, but we send all our money to Israel and jumping in wars behind them.
I really don't know. I don't have an answer for that one. That's something I'm gonna have to research and do something about, investigate, because I really don't have an answer for that one. I don't know.
What
Maybe
you
they
think
got
about
some
that,
money
Israel,
needed.
bro?
Bro, I don't know either, bro. When I think of Israel, I think about Jews.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I think they know the truth. Go ahead.
And when I think about Jews, that's who pretty much run this government of this United States, because why else would we send so much money over there?
Yeah, man, they got free everything in they country, man.
I'm like, they know something. They got something going on over there. They got something to blackmail, or I don't know.
Man, we talked about everything, man, weird and different, and all of that shit, man. Shout out Tick, man, in East Texas hat, boy. It's all the way east over here, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to slide that in there, man.
Yeah,
But I guess next to we're gonna talk about them releasing this Jeffrey Epstein files, man. And one part of me is like, ain't nothing gonna happen. Shit, we been knowing Trump was fucking with Jeffrey Epstein. Hell, he campaigned in the nigga plane, man. He flew around the country campaigning to be president in Jeffrey Epstein plane, man. So now we supposed to believe that he didn't know Jeffrey Epstein was messing with little kids. So now they got the Epstein file released, a lot of it. And they talking about how Trump know what was going on.
Trump was in there. What he called him? I forgot.
All
what they
he gonna
said
say
called
is
him.
that's fake news and ain't shit gonna change, because the people who fuck with Trump, they are not trying to hear none of that shit, bro. If Trump came out today and said himself he was messing with them kids, they gonna say some type of conspiracy the government forced him to say it. It's
Ain't
nothing gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing gonna happen to him. He gonna keep stomping and keep going.
It was said that Epstein was a Israeli spy, and he came over here sent by Israel to do a job to get information to blackmail all these high-level politicians.
That's probably why they spending that money over there with Israel like that, man.
I just said they got something on
They
him.
got to, man.
Absolutely.
Cause it just ain't it don't make no
Them
sense.
files are real, man. And it's some people in high positions, man, that have If they ever open it up, could be Trump included. But I feel like if Trump was in that shit, like they saying, it would have been done exposing just to get him out of the presidency.
They ain't gonna get that man out of there. He walk around talking about grown folks' pussies and failing it. You think they finna?
But the things inside them Epstein, when you dealing with sacrifice and sex with children, these are some high level politicians and people that we probably been looking at as celebrities forever, and got them people, man, compromised, and pretty much got the whole United States compromised. Or else again, how do they still maintain this power? Blackmail.
That gotta be it, man. It gotta be, bro. It gotta be it. Because when you think about it and you put it in perspective, bro, none of it makes sense. It's like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn about Israel. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to say that myself. I ain't never been there. I can't be over here worried about Israel. I need to worry about these people in Lane, Vermont Enterprise, and Henderson. These people around here who I deal with on the daily. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Israel, Gaza, Sudan, South Africa, or any of them other places, man. But I need to focus my attention on the community that I'm in, man. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it just bothers me that our healthcare insurance and shit going up, the tariffs making the price of everything sky high, man.
Well, what y'all think about Trump said? You know, it was all over social media and all over the news. He's supposed to be cutting a $2,000 check or something. How true is that? So what y'all think about that?
Man, I think that $2,000 check, man, some bullshit. You done fucked me out of that on gas in the last 6 months.
You're not gonna turn it down?
No, I ain't gonna turn it down, but that's still some bullshit though, man. You can drive up the price of everything, bro. Make us pay.
Man, this price is already
no,
good,
boy, hell no. Hell no, bro. If you look at the price of this shit, just this time last year, bro. Just this time last year when we was arguing about who was gonna be president, or when they was arguing about that, bro, everything was way cheaper than it is right now.
Huh?
Man, I'm gonna give it to you like this right here, man. The Washington Post, the magazine, it said before Trump took office that they was giving him a wonderful, thriving economy. It's like this right here. People have been brainwashed into, oh, it's bad, it's bad. Like, this shit wasn't bad back then. It's bad now.
It was bad before the new presidency.
How?
Remember how we talking, man, before then, eggs was $12, $13, $14, $15.
Man, you ain't never paid that for no eggs, boy.
Eggs
cut that out, man. Cut that out, bro. Cut that out, man. Cut that out, bro. Eggs, bro. But they went like that, man.
This shit was high as hell.
No, man. Before Trump took office.
Before Trump,
we were talking about.
No,
they was
no,
because 18 kind of eggs went up to about like $8, $9.
We definitely were talking about.
It did.
Groceries. People was talking about how expensive it was to buy groceries.
Mm-hmm.
Is it more expensive since he took office, or is it less expensive since he took office?
That I don't know.
You a damn lie, boy. Be honest, man. It's a hell of a lot more, bro.
It's done went up.
Come on, boy, man. You know this shit ain't no cheaper since Trump took office, man.
More?
Hell yeah.
It's more expensive.
Everything more expensive. Hey, man, shout out to Second Son, man, who blessed us with his presence, man. Bro, would you say shit is more expensive or less expensive since Trump took office?
I can't tell you. Because I really don't see the difference in none of it ever. I really don't. I don't. Personally. That's personally, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't.
I tell you how I see the difference.
I guess I'm just not price watching like that. Whatever it costs, and I need it. I gotta need to figure something out.
I tell y'all how I see the difference. When I go to Walmart and I spend $200, and I walk in the house like this, and I'll be like, damn, I got everything.
I did that today.
Shit.
180.
Yeah, it's up.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's
my
up.
kids to the store.
Man, everything high,
They
man.
ain't got nothing but 3 bags of chips. And
Okay,
3
okay.
sodas.
I was doing that
Okay.
before then, though.
Okay. So, do y'all believe Google?
Yeah, well, you know.
Halfway.
Can we ask Google?
50-50.
Can we ask Google?
I
Cause
don't
Google.
believe Google 50 to be totally truthful, though.
Why do you feel that Google don't be truthful? What are they benefiting from lying? I
It's a
mean,
database because they gonna benefit from misinformation.
Them eggs, though, you know, they about $5. I get 18.
Who is it? Like we don't know who putting the information in Google. We don't know if they source checking. We don't know nothing. We just.
So, would you trust
Go-
Chat GPT?
No, I would have to like in something for real. If I was trying to find out, I would have to do some cross referencing. I have to ask Google. I have to ask Chat. I would have to try to go find some old newspapers. I have to try to find out if I really wanted the absolute truth. But if I just said Google said this, I know it's a 50% chance that it wouldn't be right. The same way Wikipedia. Like Wikipedia, we can't
yeah, because anybody can go in there, edit and change
change
it.
something. So you can
Anybody
so somebody
on there
you can
can
change
change
somebody's
it.
birth on Google, or
Well-
change somebody's wealth, how much they really worth.
Well,
So
we just agreed that Google is a valuable search engine.
yes,
Okay, well then we're gonna ask Google. Google, did the price of goods go up under President Trump or down?
Prices for goods have increased during President Trump's time in office. Reports show that consumer and producer prices are rising, especially for groceries, with increases in items like coffee and beef.
I can believe it. I mean, I have no reason not to. So
See, my thing about it though, man, is
solution.
this. Yes, what is the solution? At this point, I have none. It's like he said, we gotta have the shit, so we gonna buy it. We gonna spend that extra bread, bro. But that's when you get home, you count your money. It's like, damn, man, I fucked out some bread somewhere. No, I didn't. That shit at Walmart was $2.75. I
But
put
that's
50 in
where
the
they
gas
go back
tank.
to
I
being
spent
able to
30
have your
on
own
something
food
to
at
eat.
home.
You know what I'm saying?
Learn how
Hey,
to do that
man.
at home, you wouldn't have to pay for that.
But this the catch though. Even if you cooking at home, you still got to buy the shit.
Nah, not when I say cooking at home. I'm talking about having your own farming, picking your own stuff out there.
Man.
You'll come out better. You won't spend as much. So
I'm definitely gonna grow me a garden, man. I'm definitely gonna do that, man. I'm most definitely gonna do that. I got some fertile soil too.
Community, like Papa and them did. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is bartering and trading amongst each other. You know, he got the, you know what I mean, sugar cane. You got the.
Yeah, I'm gonna grow the collard greens and the black eyed peas, man. You know what I'm saying?
And we just, you know what I'm saying, live off the land. Even when it comes to your beef, raise your own. Papa and them raise their chickens and their cows, etc. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's black farmers markets where it used to be, where everybody brought all of their stuff to do exactly what we
Hey,
say.
we got one right here in Henderson, man.
You know?
Mr. What KJ Papa name?
dang,
Shit,
why
I
you
think,
ask
man.
me?
You know, we had somebody,
Wayne.
Yeah.
we had somebody that was raising cows, and we could, and hogs, and they would, you know, slaughter them, and they're gonna get the hogs from you. You and your people got the cows over here. Bro and them got 30 acres full of peas and cabbage and tomatoes, and somebody else got 3 or 4 ponds we fishing out of, like.
We're gonna have to get back to that, man. Definitely, bro.
And
Definitely.
But to do
And there's people around here that's growing. We, like I say, it's a brother down in Jefferson. I think it's a husband and wife.
That's right.
They got all the produce. I mean, they got so much stuff. I mean, even
It's old school here in Henderson, man. Mr. Wayne, man.
and it's not just black folks. Like I want to stop with the white folks growing
Right on.
in their gardens or in their fields, because again, once you get on that mind, because it's probably more white folks than black folks that's saying fuck the government.
Yeah.
The government is trying to poison our water. They putting the chemicals in our food. They do. White folks be on that
They
shit,
homeschooling too.
and they teach, and they not sending their kids to the school because they understand that the government is out to get the general public. Niggas still thinking it's because, well, I ain't got to sit in school. I ain't got nothing to do all that here. Let's work man to worry about. To send to school and get poisoned and then miseducated. And then, you know.
Hell, sexual assault and everything.
At this rate,
man,
you got
damn.
to, yeah, man.
Get mistreated. All the above.
Listen, y'all. We got Mr. Sick, Tired, and Overweight live and in the studio audience, man. If y'all want to see him, man, bless us on this camera, man. Y'all put it in the parliament, man. Let us
Book
know,
is
man.
on Amazon.com. Sick, tired, and overweight. Anybody that is having a health crisis, you know you want to do something different. Hey, man, bro was well overweight, out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Battling all type of shit. And if you just talk to him now, you'll never know unless he told you or unless you read the book.
And like I say, man, D.L. Reed is a dedicated family man,
Come on.
self-improvement, and health advocate with a passion for uplifting fallen humanity. Listen, y'all. On Political Street Talk, we ain't just up here talking, man. This right here ain't a podcast. It's a movement, man. Y'all better get in, man. And before we go any further, man, I want to let y'all know, man, the Her Agenda Segway, man, brought to you by your very own, man, Political Street Talk Quita, man. When y'all see her out about, man, let her know, man, you know what I'm saying, what y'all thinking about it, because she put a lot of thought into this, man, and blessing us, man, and she have the moxie to sit up here amongst two middle-aged, strong-minded men and handle her own, man. So I think that's a blessing itself, you know what I'm saying. Make sure y'all let it be known, man. We got anything in the parliament?
Oh, I seen something else that I have never seen before on David Bruton. Hold on. It said, let me find what it said. Came out
The
on
internet
top.
is undefeated. I
He
see.
called him a milestone follower. So thank you, David Bruton, for always tapping in. He's the one who said the internet is undefeated. So, man, we got a few followers that's been down with us, man. We really appreciate y'all. Haven say a machine is only as efficient as the data put into it, as well as ChatGPT.
Okay. I rock with that. Y'all listen, y'all. We come to y'all on Political Street Talk to create this dialogue, man. Hopefully it goes back in the communities. We don't just talk about this on Wednesdays and people don't speak of it no more until next Wednesday, man. These right here, man. If we don't do something, y'all, we ain't gonna have nothing left to do.
And I'm going to be out the country somewhere living, eating fruit off the tree.
I have thought about that. You know, just pack up and move, because it come down my timeline. People is just literally getting up and leaving the United States.
Absolutely.
I've seen people going to Mexico, people
Not
going
going
to Africa. People just they leaving. Like they getting up and they packing their shit and they get the hell up out of here.
Hey, man, I can't go nowhere where I don't know what they saying.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, shit, on vacation. Fuck you mean? I'm coming back here and deal with these folks. I'm gonna fuck with the devil I know, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, because see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When y'all get your ass over in them other countries, they hurting too, and you looking like a lick. You ain't got no allies when you get over there. Better not go over there with no money neither.
I'm going over there with everything I got, man. I'm going over there. I'm about to take my chances.
That's
man.
just like somebody coming over here with everything they got. Let these niggas out here know they got a little cash.
But they
in
gonna
their
get
car.
more advantage
They
than
gonna
us,
kidnap
because they
that
come
ass.
from over here than the ones that's actually here. They got all the programs and everything built for them.
That's a misnomer. I don't believe it. It's like I heard it, but I hear people like they got all the programs, all the stuff for them. How?
But they tell them.
We been here forever and we don't qualify for the
That's
shit.
exactly
How?
why. Because you a nigga. The African that come over here, he is not a nigga in the white folks' eye. Cause he gonna assimilate before he even get over here. They gonna show them videos of the black man in America and say, this is the nigga. Don't do nothing with him, for him, get away from him, and you will get the. That's my opinion. I think go on. Everybody that come over here, they tell them stay away from these niggas because it's something about us It's something which inside us that we don't even know that the devil know. We can't let these. Why do we run culture everywhere in the world? Everybody want to be a
like
nigga.
us. They want to dress like us. They want to
So
be
they
our
can't,
color.
and so they, the only niggas that they give something to is the ones that destroy communities, or the ones that they can have a control over, or they can get something on them so that they can never come back and rebuild. But they know, and I believe that like it's true. Like that's why a nigga come. That's why somebody come over and be dead poor, and next thing you know they got a gas station. How the fuck do you get it? Because they like. As long as you don't help no niggas out.
But I hear that, man, and I could be wrong. But you ever think about maybe their country gave them that money, and maybe our country
Well,
did?
why they didn't stay over there in their country and build their own gas station?
Okay, in China they don't have what? Land. China give their citizens some shit to move to America and grow. They can buy up some shit
America
here.
for sale.
Yeah. Mexico come here, man. The Mexican banks and shit, they fund stuff here. That's not so much our country funding them, bro. Our country not funding us.
Okay,
They
look.
not funding white people,
So,
bro.
look, who do we have to fund us?
Nobody.
Exactly. What nation do we have behind us?
Nobody. Not even America.
So
America.
what
not
is our
behind us.
nationality? Because again, now we're getting into how we say African American,
Yeah.
Negro, Black, Colored. These are not nationalities. We don't have a nation behind us. The only nation we know is the United States, which is only a corporation. So we just kind of like over here just lost in the sauce because we don't have no true backing. Mexico, you're right. They can come over here, sell 700 billion kilos, send the money, get it to Mexico, and then funnel it back over here and buy up half their
Okay,
neighborhood.
cause see, I talked to my bro in Cali, man, and in California, they're having problems with Mexicans right now because they buying 8 and 10-story buildings, just making blue cool money just out the wazoo, and they ain't even had the lights turned on in the motherfucker. So they just funneling cartel money through it. So it's like people like, how do Mexicans come over here and get on? It's not our country putting them on, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit's simple,
But it
bro.
is because it's our country that allowed them to bring that dope
I'm
over
finna
here.
say somebody got to let them get it
We
in.
they not just getting the dope
they
in.
just
It's the
not
U.S.
bringing it on
government,
their own.
and we can go all the way back
That's how
to
they put it
Ronald
in our
Reagan
neighborhoods and made
and the
us be at the
Contras
drug-
to where they was actually buying cocaine to buy guns to go fight a war. So we been dealing drugs, you know what I'm saying, with the cartels and the Colombians over here, and like I said, the Contras. So it's the government. Like I say, bro, we trust our government too much because
I trust them because what else do we have?
that nothing. That's why so we ain't got nothing. So why would we even trust them? Because we don't have them.
Touche. I can't disagree with you
Why
on
would
that,
you
but
trust them? They ain't
at
trying to
the
do
same
nothing
time though, like right, it's 3 African American men in here and an African American lady.
I'm not.
Right.
I'm
Well,
not African American.
You see what I'm saying? And I done told you every time. I'm not African.
I'm not African American. No, sir.
my bad. What are
But
you?
you know, and we for
You
the
know,
sake of
you know,
conversation, go ahead with your.
No, fuck it. We gonna get it correct. What are you?
I would consider myself to be a Moorish American. If we talking political status, because
You're a Moor?
political status is a real thing. Like the brother is telling you about the whole mix-up that this corporation did and flipped political status and turned it into a color or a caste system, which is specifically, watch this now, paper people. You saying I'm a paper person when you saying I'm African American, and when you're saying you're black, you're a paper person. Paper has no what? Heart, no mind, no soul. That's when we start talking about this last name and how it's connected to this paper person that you give consent to by signing off on a lot of this stuff in this slaveholder's name, right?
Yeah.
Henderson, Johnson, Brown, Ross,
Yeah.
Smith,
Yeah.
etc. Okay, so yeah, I did for the record. But the political status is real. That's how my people get dogged in the political realm, because they go in it emotional. You're just dealing with emotions. And you're expecting a group of people that is not dealing with morale, you see, at all. They're dealing with paper. Henderson, Texas is a paper jurisdiction, not physical. You can't touch Henderson, Texas. See how that works? That when we're talking legal, you see what I'm saying, and natural, these are two different jurisdictions. And they've been mixed with this political status trickery. That's why I'm telling you, no, I am not African American nor black, because there's no rights in that jurisdiction. As you can see, look at how it, just pay attention to the people that call them black. I would say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Look how they get treated. Dogs, fire hoses, you going to jail. What? Why? You see? Because you are considered property when you are giving consent to the slaveholder's ideal that turns human beings into paper persons.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's what a U.S. citizen is, a paper person.
Yeah.
That's not a human being.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
And there's rights on the other side of all of that.
It's 3 men and
Yeah.
1 woman in here.
Yeah.
Make the point.
Yeah, the point I was getting to is, now you got a lot of knowledge. You got knowledge. She got knowledge. I got knowledge. But if we ain't never putting this knowledge together and passing it on, that's the shit that's killing us.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So
I started by writing a book. That's why I started my contribution. You know what I'm saying? And then what I'm writing about, I lived it. Like I'm talking about homeschooling my children. Like I did that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just talking, I did that. You see? And etc. So I'm just, for the record, I'm just, I'm living what I'm talking about is what I'm saying. Even with what you're talking about, passing information on. Because it's up to the individual to be able to discern the information for themselves and start cross-referencing like the brother just said. Take what the man is saying, you see what I'm saying, cross-reference. Or if it doesn't interest you, leave it alone and go on about your business.
yeah, I feel it. But you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people out there that don't have people to put them on that mindset that you own. You know what I'm saying? Did you put yourself on that mindset?
No,
or did somebody
absolutely
else
not.
put you on?
It take a team.
See, that's the shit I was getting to. It's like I ain't never wanted to be the best nothing that I ain't seen before.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying?
They go back to that. Wouldn't say maybe a cookout. It may be a
yeah. The mentoring thing, cause
or a domino shack where we just sitting up in here where we putting our heads together.
yeah, we start thinking collectively. Cause you know, man, one thing about it, man, you can run in any gas station early in the morning, and you see other people sitting down enjoying their cup of coffee, rapping about what they day finna consist of collectively. And I think in our culture, we don't do that shit collectively, man. A nigga be trying to feel like, well, if I can figure this shit out, that'll put me ahead of Boy, Second Son, and Quita. I'll be up on them, opposed to, man, what they doing, what I'm doing, what we doing. We put this shit together, we can do something major. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man.
We're doing that, though, with political street talk. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing exactly that. As far as bringing these like minds together and then go from there. You're doing that, though.
Yeah.
Y'all doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, we doing that. This shit, hey, y'all, this ain't a podcast. This a movement.
There you go.
Watch what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? This a movement. When God bless this, man, ain't nobody gonna be able to stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
You got a topic though, bro?
I'm gonna read a comment. This goes back to Mara. She say that's what the media want you to believe about living in another country.
I got it right there.
The media is an acronym, and I think this came from Professor Griff.
It's because
He
I'm
said
tapped
the
into
most
the same
evil
one. That's why I
devil
have
in America
don't
is
see
the
it.
media. I definitely.
Hey,
agree.
Malcolm X said that too.
That's why
He said you will have you had an oppressed hating themselves, you know what I'm saying, and loving the oppressors. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that money, that go back to what we was talking about earlier, man. It's the perception. You can be a low-life, dirty, grimy something, man, and if you got money, the youngsters equate that to, man, he a real nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's going to go back to that money. Money make the world go round.
Absolutely.
Here we go. They popped up then. Yeah, that money make the world go round, man.
Yeah, I see the penny ain't no good no more.
Oh yeah, they minted the last penny, man. They said it costs 14 cents to make a $5 nickel.
Hold on. Okay. I just seen it a minute ago when I was looking at what was I looking at? About the government shutdown. I seen it. They just made the last penny. So what do you mean it's no good?
What she said no good. You can still spend it. They just not making no
They're
news.
not making no more
They're not
pennies.
distributing them back out. So if you send them in, they
Well, that's because everybody probably got about $1,500 worth of them at the house
I
somewhere.
definitely do.
Shit,
I need to go ahead.
you save them about some cash mine in too.
So they just think if you go in and it's something's 37 cents, you give them 40, they're gonna give you 3 cents back, or what they gonna do? You just
No. I was in when I was in Atlanta, I went to so many places. They don't even take cash. And if you take cash, if you pay cash,
You got to be exact.
amount, they don't get no change back. So,
Crypto gonna take over the world.
slowly but surely, they trying to make this a cashless society, which they've been talking about. Our elders been talking about for 20, 30 years.
They really hit home with COVID hit because they were saying the money was transferred from hand to hand with the germs and shit. That put a big dent in it. And they got a point, bro, because I see a bunch of nasty motherfuckers, man.
But I've like, been like this
motherfucker
forever.
then want to hand you the money. It's like, God damn, nigga. But I know, bro. But it just stick in your head. You be like, man, this a nasty motherfucker. Just, oh yeah, how much was it? Like, niggas, you gonna wash your motherfucking hands? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro. So, but all of that, man, is just show you like China so far ahead of us, bro. They paying for shit with their hand. You know what I'm saying? It's
over
coming this way.
Over here too.
Man, you got to, but see, the motherfuckers so cold, they hitting us with that bullshit and making us want it.
Yeah.
People like, man, that's cool. No, nigga, that's not cool. Bro, hey, man, I don't know how the dope man gonna make money. Because, see, what they ain't understanding is you got to have proof to spend currency, to possess currency.
But I don't think they're gonna do away with it all the way because they make.
Shit, it's coming.
But you don't think they make some type of?
Hell no. That's what they trying to tell you. You better get with it. And right now is the time. See, like right now, man, I have a few white friends, bro. This is what they say, man. Hey, man, get rid of your money, buy gold. Right now, they say, get rid of your money and buy gold. They know something, man. That's that inside information shit that we not getting. What boy talking about?
We have to talk about the Federal Reserve System. It'll never go nowhere. That's how the money is created.
Hold on. Who owns the Federal Reserve?
Who owns it? Well, it would be connected to the Continental Congress or the slaveholders that created the corporation. But they again, it's
United States don't own it. It's not owned by none but them families you talking about. The Rothschild, them 7 families own the reserve.
And I'm glad you said that again, because we're going back to the paper, because that birth certificate is a way to create this paper currency through this. Then everything created behind the birth certificate, the driver's license, your barber's license, it has a number, right?
Yeah.
So there's this number. These are different accounts, private trust accounts that you don't control. You're not running the money. You're not running the account. But your number is needed to create this paper currency. So again, the Federal Reserve can't go nowhere because it was created for that reason in 1933, which changed the value of the gold.
See, now he on my shit because 1934 was the Federal, the Gold Act. You know what I'm saying? That's how we created Fort Knox, and it ain't no damn gold in there. That's how they come up with the first inflation. But the moral of the story is, right now, they smart enough to know that our money ain't been bagged by gold or labor since the 80s.
Right, it's backed by these birth certificates and everything that's
Yeah.
marriage license, driver's license, death certificate, all that.
Because what I be researching stuff over there in the UK. They kids don't get Social Security numbers and none of that stuff like that until they get 15, 16. When they get ready to go to work. They don't have none of those. Look it up. They don't have those at all. Till they get ready to go to work.
It could be we really just slaves this whole time.
We been slaves. Gonna be slaves. But this is my deal, though. How do you get out of this shit?
The LLC is one lane. When you are running some proper business with that LLC, I'm just saying as far as freedom. This freedom that you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's one opportunity. Let's say that the LLC, because that came later. That was just like created in like the 80s.
Another thing that popped up in the 80s, man, that's when your credit score hit in 89. Before 1989, there wasn't no such thing as a credit score. But see, this right here is the type of shit that a lot of people don't know. And I be talking about it in the shop. They be like, oh, man, they go with that shit. But it's like, if we knew better, we would do better, bro. Because before 89, you talk to the old people, what they say, get in good with your banker. They didn't talk about credit score. If your banker liked you, you get whatever you wanted. So it's so much stuff that's been done to us now. Tell me this. They had to pass that goddamn law to put that in act, right? To come up with the credit system and all of that shit.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's why I be telling people, bro, we give up our power. Like, regardless of what you might think about politics.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just like on that voting.
It's still, you know what I'm saying?
What you talking about?
Well, hold on, let me make this point. We think just because I voted for you to get in there that you have my best interest in mind. No, I got my own goddamn interest in mind. So what we got to do instead of just voting is vote and stay active. Be a part of this shit. That's how you get this change. Because right now I've been trying to tell folks, black people are the deciding factor. Everything that black people set out to vote for, it works. That's why, in my opinion, Trump is fighting so hard to suppress our vote. That's why early voting closed at 5 o'clock in the evening. Niggas just getting out work. Them polls ain't started that shit before Trump got in there. He done that. In Georgia, and down there, they changed that shit down there. Early vote closed all the polls. If you can only early vote in one spot, man, voter suppression. So that lets you know it has to be some type of power when I vote, because they trying to take that shit from us.
Absolutely. I never say that it wouldn't be out there. You got to know, again, though, see, it's very important, the education part of it. I want to say this because of where we are. Daddy Frank Ditto, he was a political guru. And I say political guru because he's moving from state to state and city to city, coming out of Texas, first of all, East Texas, then going to big cities, what we call big cities like Chicago, Detroit, Oakland. He's organizing. This is my point. He has a program that is politically educating the people in these different communities. Meaning what? You got to physically sit down in the classroom and learn the politics, what the Constitution is saying. Because a lot of my people, again, is not knowing exactly what it's saying. Because just like you saying, when you figure out what it's really saying, you'll know that there's power in the vote, in your vote. Specifically, locally, though, first. Around where you live, you see? And then again, going back to that Frank Ditto, you see what I'm saying? This is there's nothing new up under the sun. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You see what I'm saying? But it's very important to organize, because this man was getting funds. Y'all look him up, Frank Ditto, and the work that he did. He was creating these political organizations that was funded. This man, you see what I'm saying, was getting like 50, 60 stacks to fund the movement, which allowed him to have buildings, classrooms. He going to get these children. You see that was his focal point, to get these children, because they're young and vibrant, bring them in here and educate them politically so they can have that political muscle and power about themselves on how they move versus being a puppet to the independent school districts and the athletic programs that let all y'all down. All these babies is not going to the league.
However he was getting his money, I wish I could have got that sauce.
Well, we on our way.
50,000
In like
in
the
1960
Yeah.
is the equivalent of 500,000 today.
And it ain't going nowhere, Brother John. That's all we're saying. Like the
I want you to
possibilities
understand me when I say this. I do have a 501c3 non-profit registered with the IRS. I'm on that shit. We trying to get the facilities so we can go a lot farther. So the grants and shit are out there with the shit that Mr. Ditto was doing. That right there is what I expressed to Bar several times, man. His pops is somebody who I admired way back before we started this. When I told you that, man, it's like that dude right there in my eyes when it come Black History Month, man. I ain't no disrespect to Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and all them niggas, but bro, it's some dudes that was from right around here that deserve their respect, man. I put that on him, Mr. Tone Pope. The old dude with heel high, the old black dude that died, he was 100 years old. It was over at the old principal from the Hill School. But them brothers like that, man, they just do, man. But 1,000%.
Got the sauce now.
Yeah, Bishop Giller, that's my mentor.
Yeah, man.
It's bro, mentor. Come up under him.
I know it. Man.
So it's like, man, I seen this shit, bro, and it's like it's no coincidence. No coincidence whatsoever.
We need a judge, man. We need a judge.
But this is the deal, though. It's strength in numbers.
Take time.
It's strength in numbers, because if it's just one nigga talking that shit, bro, you dome shot him. They showed you that.
Yeah, no.
But when you got a whole lot of people, man, you know what I'm saying, bro, it's you got to pick which nigga you going to take out, because you can't stop the movement. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with that, man. But these are the types of conversations that really intrigue me, because a lot of people don't know this, bro. So a lot of people think the credit system been here forever. Nah, bro. Every time we start gaining, they come up with some shit to knock us back. I'm gonna fuck your head up when I tell you that niggas was making $22 to $25 an hour in the early 90s on just regular fucking jobs. Wasn't college degree, they were factory jobs. Now, in the early 90s, mid-90s, jobs left America and left.
Yeah.
Okay, them jobs come back here 2002, 2001, and they was paying the same job that used to pay $23 an hour was paying them folks $9 an hour. So we can't get out of that. What you were saying, it was spot on, bro. That's why I was like, yeah, man, I really need to just sit down and rap. But it's a class thing too, because it's white people struggling. And I don't want y'all to think that I don't care about the whites or Latinos or anybody else struggling. I'm just pro-black, man. It's like we got to fix ourselves, man, you know what I'm saying, in our community. So, you know what I'm saying, everybody's struggling right now. But if you hear me sound like I'm just concerned about the blacks, it's because I am. If we don't care about us, who the fuck else is? You know what I'm saying? That don't mean we don't care about nobody else. So, but what you said was spot on, man, when you said, how did you say this shit?
You gotta watch me. I'll be talking.
No, it was dope. It was dope, because you were saying basically that what it boils down to is
You gotta educate ourselves.
we got to educate ourselves.
Yeah,
But
stop being so emotional. Know what you know what the Bill of Rights is saying. Know what the Constitution. Know what that is saying for real. Like,
But-
why is it asking you? Why is it telling you that you have a right to a name and a nationality and religion? Like, why is the Constitution say you got the freedom of that? You see what I'm saying? Religion and all that. And we all claiming Christianity. You need to ask yourself that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you automatically a Christian? And how do you become one? You see what I'm saying? And all that.
But see, right now we got a commander-in-chief, man, that don't give a damn about that Constitution. And the reason why I say that, because when I talk to people, they're like, well, he can't change the Constitution. He don't have to. He's the person in charge of enforcing the Constitution. He don't have to say, hey, man, your rights are no longer your rights. He can just say, we're not going to enforce your rights.
Well, that's what we're saying. Ain't no rights in that jurisdiction if you're claiming a color status. We're human beings, not crayons. There's no such thing as, Why you don't say, oh, look at the dark-skinned Chinese man or the yellow, light-skinned Chinese? He just Chinese. Why we got to be black and why we got to be colors? You see what I'm saying? And every other nationality is just that. Japanese, Chinese, German. They're being related to land mass. There's no black land mass. Where is Blackola? There's no Blackola. Where's that land at that we can go to? There's no colored land for whites either. They either German, you see what I'm saying, Irish, European.
No, I got
So
you.
you're not no color. You
got
see?
you.
So we gotta, when you say he's disregarding the Constitution, because see, it's a secret society that knows that there is no such thing as a crayon human being, black and white. You have to have a nationality. What is your nationality?
Shit, we the most American person on the planet. This
I can
all we
dig
know.
that. I can dig that.
We
one.
the definition
So
of
why are
United
you
States
claiming
America.
black? If you an American, then just drop the black. You're an American, then. See what I'm saying? And then legally drop that though, because that's the whole thing about the Constitution. Is written in a certain way that fits this color status thing, but it's on you. You remember they give you the freedom of speech, press, petition, religion. It's just the freedom. So why are you claiming what they gave you? You see? Because like I'm saying, I'm more so of a, you know what I mean, in a Muslim mindset. You see? Versus Christian.
Come on over here with us, bro.
I gotta look at the people there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, they need to know who they listening to.
Ain't no. It's shit, brother. Yeah, but that's all we saying. That there's a very important piece to the whole color of law. Yeah, it's a very important piece that we gotta sit down and go to the classroom. Y'all know how we did when we turned 5. It was time to go to kindergarten. Our parents sent you to school. You gotta go. We gotta do that same thing when it comes to political awareness. Because we didn't get that class. Obviously for a reason, again. But again, there is some of us out here that is, educating ourselves on it and, quite knowledgeable and able to, conduct some type of classroom or curriculum, etc. to just, become a little more political aware so you can fight, you know what I'm saying? Like you need to.
Shout out to the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast. That's REDD.
Texarkana, Texas, man. That's the one I was talking about. Read out of Texarkana, bro.
Wow.
I don't know. Might be my brother DL Reed.
Wow.
People.
Wow.
DL Reed sitting next to me. They were doing that talking, man. Shout out to them, man.
That's wow. What you
I ain't
say?
the man. It's my first time seeing
What you
it.
say that?
That Texarkana. That's the one that Big Mother hooked us up with.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, we got the link then.
Yeah, we definitely got a link, man. I done shouted him out on here a few times.
Okay.
But we definitely, man, we gotta start having these conversations, y'all.
Yeah.
And we gotta
They
talk
done
about
said
some real
preach.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a
My mom
lot of
said my
times
brother.
we be talking about shit of no substance, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he teaching me something, man. Sometimes, bro, you just gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he talking about the stuff that he talking about, man, I know he know what he talking about, but I'm more interested on how do we legally do the shit that you just said.
Okay. See, and again, the brother, in my book, like I say, like this is like a mini, bio, I guess you would say. Like, I actually, personally, legally, and rightfully corrected my name and political status on the record. I went through the proclamation and declaration process that it takes legally, like we saying, and lawfully, and presented, what I needed to present to the corporation and did that, you know what I'm saying? Just like many others before me, you know what I mean? But again, it's in the study. We have to know where, I got a passion for what I'm talking about. So, the Continental Congress, we got to know that those were the slaveholders that
came to the round table, sat down, and created the United States of America. That's just the truth of the matter. These were slaveholders that came together and then, of course, had what we would call some inside help with the people that was already on this land. Because our people was already on this landmass that we call the United States of America. That's a fact. You understand? And we just go from there. These Europeans or immigrants, if you will, they came from their homeland to this land for a better way of life. Because the land where they was coming from was barren. They couldn't grow no veggies and all of that. They was living in caves and all that. We taught them how to bathe and run water and hang lights in the city and all of that. That's the truth of the matter. That's not trying to make somebody be better than the other, but when we talking history, science, and law, the darker hued people civilized the world. That's a fact. But everything got flipped through this slave part of the timeline, if you will. But again, the law is what it is, and it's in writing. So you have to go read, family. That's what it is. You have to go open the books up. When we're talking about politics, we got to know what the Constitution is really saying. Who wrote it? Who is these people? You see what I'm saying? You got to trace all of that, and then find your way or your place in the game. And you find out, man, that ye are gods. That's a fact of Mendo. Ye are gods, but your godliness was taken away from you through this slave concept. As we can see, what did a mean work on your mind? Because we're thinking that we can go to the enemy for help. But that's not how this designed. You don't go to the opposing coach for the game plan. Like, who y'all playing? We're going to go. The other coach going to tell your coach, hey, yeah, that's what we running. He'll say, you might want to get in this defense first off, because this is what we. Nah, man. That's not how this works. So when you say Trump is doing something outside of the Constitution, he can't do that. Again, we have to find our place in the Constitution. And then when you do that, you'll realize, oh, okay, dang. It's the political status piece. Because if 3/5 of a person is partial, and I'm claiming 3/5 through this so-called last name, I'm doing business in this name and everything, and I'm giving consent in this name, you're supposed to be, you're going to get treated like property, because you are. But again, there's a way to be whole. There's a actual legal and lawful process for you to be whole again and take control of yourself.
Talk to me, man, because I want to know more about this.
But I'll tell you this on camera, something like that, we would have to turn this camera off and go to class. I'm just, as far as me disseminating the information or whatever, presenting, these different pieces and materials that I can do. I can present and show, you understand? But that would be off camera, family. Yeah, I'm just telling you that right off the mouth. That would be off camera. We wouldn't be no cameras on in this session that I'm talking about. Anytime we meet to take care of this business that I'm talking about, there won't be no cameras on. We need to be in the Underground Railroad. You remember that? See, everything can't be telling. You can't tell Facebook where we're gonna be all the time. I'm not with that. You see? It's going to be a time where we need to get in the Underground Railroad where ain't no cameras or none of that. And we taking care of business. You remember our ancestors used to go to the church to do that. You understand? The Eastern Stars, etc. They meeting privately. Everybody don't get to know. You see? Because everybody can't go.
There was somewhere quilting a blanket. I was sitting there in a circle quilting. Yeah, I know you probably done seen them. You done seen them old women somewhere making a blanket all together.
Man, they communicate.
That was like a Eastern Star meeting.
Absolutely.
The same way the old school had to go to had they Masonic. That's what I know for a fact. I didn't know back then when I was little, but I learned it. Oh, that's why all the women was sitting around there in one sitting on one blanket. All day. Yeah, they would have meetings.
We can't tell Facebook where we're gonna be all the time, family. You know what I mean?
The Reed say they gotta get together. We gotta do a show together. I agree, man.
Who said that?
The Reed Talk and Listen podcast.
okay.
Shout out to Nicholas Cole Reed.
Peace to the
We
good.
gonna link up, man. That TK, man.
All right.
What will be some of the benefits from it that you can talk about?
Well, again, you mentally, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's where you're going to start mentally, because you start knowing who you are, so you're going to start acting like it. And of course, organizing as such. And I want to go back to Daddy Frank for that example. Like Frank Ditto and what he did, like, you know, you have to do your due diligence on Frank Ditto, because again, he's not that highlighted public figure like my brother was, you know, talking about Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, but he right there in the mix with Dick Gregory and that whole movement, and he really breaking ground on some things, you know what I mean, in a underground railroad type way, you know what I mean. So yeah, I would like start with like mentally. It's important you take back your mind, because we've been giving our mind to these people. Like, what do we do? Okay, what do we do now? Okay, where do we go now? Oh, it costs this. So what do I ain't got? You see what I'm saying? And you're giving up too much of your energy to an entity that doesn't give a damn about you or your babies. Period. So again, it's gonna start. You know, the benefit initially is gonna be mentally, and then what the mind is, the body gonna follow. You see what I'm saying? I can't give you just no because you see my personal, like what makes my boat float, yours might make yours sink or something. Like what I'm saying, it might not even turn you on. You know what I mean? But the benefits for me again started mentally, to where I started to see what this really is, and then I chose to homeschool my 2 youngest children. So that was the major move for me as far as gaining a knowledge of self and not being afraid to walk like I done gained the knowledge of self. And that's where it started for me right there with my babies, man. You know what I mean? Because that's a really important piece to me. I'm passionate about the babies, man. And that goddamn independent school district, man, that's a devil, for real. That's where all the confusion start for the baby. Because you got these different cliques, you see? The fat girl, the ugly girl, the cool guy, the jock. He's rich. Oh, his daddy got, oh, look, that's the pissy group, the pissy sister and the pissy bro. You know, all that old mentally, you see what I'm saying, abusive clique stuff starts in the school. And it be in the church too, collectively, like together, simultaneously.
Johnson said.
It's in the church and the school at the same time. And there's no balancing of that. There's no curriculum set in place to assist that baby in developing, you know, in a holistic way. Let's say that. Versus growing up depressed thinking they ain't enough. Cause they ain't da-da-da-da-da. And you know what I'm saying? The cool group wouldn't let me go or whatever. You know how it go, man. You see what I'm saying? We need to have some type of curriculum in place, man, to assist these babies' emotional bodies and mental bodies, you see, spiritual bodies. It's way deeper than I can put some Jordans on your feet, because that's the easiest part of parenting, is buying something. That's easy, man. It's helping develop the emotional body, the spiritual body, you see, the mental body of that child, because again, that's when you're going to produce strength generationally. And we'll continue to build on strength versus, God dang, them traumas are still hunting that same Johnson family. You remember their daddy? He used to goddamn get drunk and act just like that. You see his grandson? He doing the same. You see?
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep.
Blowing money. You know what I'm saying? He got it, but what does he got to show for? You know, just whatever. You know what I mean? You know how it go, man, in different scenarios or whatever. So, you know, that's where it would start. Mentally. Because you start to, you know, act like you are God. Because you are one. But you got to know that. It ain't just no easy, okay, like I'm a God and oh yeah, everything peachy creamy now. We ain't saying that. It's going to rain. You better goddamn get you an umbrella or something. Figure it out. Because the rain coming.
Check this out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? on Political Street Talk, man. We come to y'all every Wednesday, man, to give you some news that you can use, man. And I want to thank the brother, man. Second son, man. Y'all, we tell y'all all the time, man. Sick, tired, and overweight, man. Y'all got a chance to be blessed today, man. But this right here is something, man, we're going to have to wrap it up because, you know, Political Street Talk is going on a little late.
Yeah.
But I want to remind y'all, next week going to be a little different. We're going to come to y'all live from the city, man. We're going to be in the D up there with DJ Wild Her. Y'all don't want to miss it. That's one y'all going to have to say today, man. That's a super hot topic, man. You know what I'm saying? The brother, hey, man, we've been consulting with him. We was working with him. And, you know, he got some things going, man, that we could talk about. Also, don't forget the Ross Haircut Challenge, man. You know, go to my Facebook page, man. Post your fly cut. How you thought you were looking good with your Ross cut, man. Post that in the comment and give me a shirt. Sunday it ends, man. The one with the most likes going to get the VIP Ross cut on me, you know what I'm saying? But, once again, though, man, that's Political Street Talk. Y'all be on the lookout for that. And Friday night in Tyler, Texas, man, Southern Soul. What's his name, boy?
Michael Curl.
Curl Presents, you know what I'm saying? It's going down, man. He got Just Epic gonna be up there. Y'all tap in and get your tickets, man. Y'all just might run into Political Street Talk out there looking good, man. Y'all get a chance to take your pictures with us, you know what I'm saying? But if ain't nothing else, man, I'm going to turn it over to Bar, man. You know how we do, bro. Hold on. I know you're going to ask.
What's good?
He got the man in the building, man. Last time he was in the building, boy, he gave us something. You know what I'm saying? He done dropped his knowledge on us, man. You know what I'm saying, man? He done dropped his knowledge on us, man. I can give us about a good little old 2-3 balls, a little note or something, you know what I'm saying? Something, man. Second son, something, man. Something, man. You know, 2-3 little balls or something. You know what I'm saying? A little note, little something.
Man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got the mic right in front of you today. They
I
can
don't
hear
know
you.
what to say, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I usually got a loss of words. I don't know what to say. What we talking about? We
Man,
revolutionizing. We in love, or what we saying?
We on your time.
Golly. Well, I feel like going on. I feel like going on. Though trials come, and they come on every hand, I feel like going on.
Hey, if I could sing like that, I'd be like Martin.
He lied.
Oh, with Jonas is that. If I could sing like that,
He ain't gonna do it.
I wouldn't even talk to nobody.
Yeah, ain't gonna
I be
do it.
saying that. They be like,
Damn.
good morning. I sang a good morning song.
He ain't gonna
today.
do it. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it.
Shit.
Don't forget to put the time off.
God said,
Pass
I'm
the
gonna
hat around.
let you speak a little way up. I ain't gonna give you that voice because you ain't gonna know how to act.
Yeah, he gave it to the right people.
Yeah, he did.
He gave it to the right people.
Again, that was my brother's second son, man. Be sure to follow him on. Tell him how to follow you, bro.
TikTok, you know what I'm saying? SEK, that's second with a K. SUN, second son on TikTok, and second son with the number 9 on Instagram, and second son on YouTube.
And go and get
Amazon.com.
Sick, Tired, and Overweight by D.L. Reed, man, on Amazon.
Give thanks.
Great biography
Give thanks.
and healing peace. Also, while you there, pick up Let Us Pray Transformation by making prayer a lifestyle. We have made prayer a lifestyle on Political Street Talk. Every week, man, God brought us back. God that kept me and John, that formed the brotherhood between me and John, has done grown and sprung out, and got us moving on up like the Jeffersons. So I would encourage any and everybody to not only pray, but you got to get your kids and teach them how to pray, the power of prayer. Yeah, we have to not only bring God to in our lives, we got to teach our kids because it's so easy to be influenced by the devil. It's so easy to be tricked. Once you send them off to school, the school got them for 8 to 10 hours. You might have them for 5, 6. So we have to become more of an influence and allow God to be the biggest influence. So we have to be walking and talking just like we tell them to do. Not how John say, we don't want to just, how you say it, John? You can't.
They ain't listening to shit we say.
They watching what we
watching
do.
what
Okay,
we do.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So again, we got to be better examples, especially at our big old age. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I probably got more years behind me than I have in front. So I want to make these last years count and make who I am and my legacy be strong and somebody go back and say, man, go read this book on Amazon. They got 3 or 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go watch their documentary. Go watch the Political Street Talk movie. You know what I'm saying? So this is the type of work we're doing. And through prayer, through fasting, and concentrated thoughts, we're going to get this thing done, man. And with that being said, we're going to end this thing with a prayer. Father God, thank you again for allowing us to meet up here on this Wednesday night and get in here and talk what we know and talk what is on our heart. Continue to just bless us and bless our minds. Continue to bless our bodies. Keep us in good health. Keep us with solid minds so that we can be exactly who you desire us to be. Continue to just put your hand on us and hold us and guide us into the fashion that you would see us to be. Watch over our family, our friends, and again, we appreciate and we thank you. We're so grateful for everything you're done doing and for what you're about to do. In the name of the Most High God, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Ra.
Say, y'all, that right there has been an episode of Political Street Talk, man.
My brother.
Hey, and the Veterans Day Parade, man, going down in Shreveport, Louisiana this weekend, man, Sunday. Y'all pop out, man. I will be out there. Y'all can run into me. Lord said the same. I'll be out there, man.
John is one of the, and this ain't no blow up. John is one of the hardest networking brothers I know, man.
Yep.
I'm talking about from John be knowing folks I ain't never heard of
That
from
Master
all
Barber.
over the place,
And
man.
Master Barber.
And he be popping out, so he ain't just saying he gonna be somewhere and don't be there, man. I don't. Shout you out, man. Shout out to John, 'cause he be there, man.
I'm gonna be there.
And I'm taking notes
You'll pull up.
on networking from John.
And see, it's easy because I'm fascinated with them Buffalo Soldiers, and they're gonna be out there, man. I want to talk to them. I want to preserve our history, man, before our
That's
history
smart.
is
Right on.
gone. You know what I'm saying?
Right
But
on.
until next week, Political Street Talk, baby.